hey, it's me. And I got a new microphone and a new t-shirt. So today's challenge is an outlet. We're gonna change this outlet to one of those tamper-resistant outlets. And if you hate the tamper-resistant outlets too, I feel you, but it's next to impossible to get one that isn't anymore. And it's probably some kind of code thingy, so I think we're stuck with it. Now, one tool I recommend, though I don't know if it actually counts as a tool, but get one of these thingies. See, mine's just a cheapy one, but it will tell you if your power's on. Oh, maybe it will. See, it lights up red. It doesn't beep though, I thought it beeped. Maybe it doesn't beep. Oh, there it goes. See? That means your outlet still has electricity in it. So I'm going to go out to the breaker, I'm going to shut the electricity off, and then we'll go from there. So hold on a second. Okay, so I went to the breaker box and it said kitchen and left GFI. So I'm thinking that means the kitchen outlets, but I'm going to double check. No, it didn't. So means I got to deal with the breaker box. Hold that thought. Okay, so now I'm thoroughly confused. I've shut off like 4 different breakers and came in. This is the first time that it hasn't beeped. So see, it's not beeping, but when I go over to my other outlets in the kitchen, see, they're still beeping. And that one's still turned on. What about this one? Okay. No, that one's still on. That makes me nervous. Why is it that only one outlet's affected when I shut that off? That doesn't seem right, does it? I don't want to get electrocuted. I'm going to shut off a couple more breakers so that these shut off too, because that makes me nervous. I'll be back. Okay, so I ended up like flipping off whole bunches of switches because I was just getting too nervous because everything just kept beeping. So, but none of my outlets in the kitchen now have power. So no matter what, I shouldn't get electrocuted. So, really and truly, other than the outlet and the face cover, all you're going to need is these wire cutters, snips, slicer, dicer, strippers. You know what I mean? It like does everything. I got these at Lowe's. I think they were like 12 bucks or something. And just a regular screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Okay? So hold on. I'm going to try to bring you closer. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see this well enough. Can you see it well enough? I got the sun, you can't even see. I got the curtains behind me open. So what we're going to do is just take that faceplate off. Okay. I'm going to run this again. See, look at that. Is that the ground or something? Does it always have power in it? I don't want to get electrocuted. Okay, can you see? I'm going to go shut the master. I'm going to shut the master bedroom outlets off too, just because this shares the wall with the master and I don't want to get electrocuted. I'm really chicken when it comes to this stuff. Okay. So I took and shut the bedroom electricity off too. So there's like no way there can be electricity in this thing. So I'm wondering if the ground just always, does it always have like electricity in it? They seem awfully long screws too, don't they? I guess not. Okay, we pull it out. Okay, so we've got the black, white, and ground. See, that still says it has electricity in it. Look at that. Is it supposed to? Look at that. That's freaking scary. Okay, I'm done. Hold on. I'm going to go shut more electricity off. I'll be back in a minute. So that was a very smart thing I did with retesting the wires because that was still hot. So this outlet right here, even though those other outlets are all on my kitchen breaker, this one's on my master bedroom breaker. Good to know. I'm glad I followed through and kept testing. So don't just think you got it. Test, retest, retest. Because being electrocuted hurts. Okay? Okay. So now it really has no electricity going to it at all. And it's hard to see on mine because they've painted it. But there's actually a black wire, a white wire, and a copper wire. And sometimes the copper wire, which is the ground wire, will be green. And you'll see on this outlet, there's a green screw. Okay, it's important. Something my dad told me. Your wires, you have to have 3 different types of wires. If you do not have 3 different color wires, you do not touch it. You stop and you call an electrician. Okay? Now, when I did the ceiling fan, I had 4 color wires, but it told you in the directions that you could put the blue and the black ones together. But if you don't have things that are color coordinated, then that is older wiring and you have no right to be touching it. Okay? Okay. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to undo these screws here so we can get these wires out. I'm wondering if I don't think I painted. I think this was from when they did the house because I painted this, but it wouldn't have gone inside there. So this is before my time. Da 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 da. Come on out. Oh, no, scared me, dude. I thought I was gonna get electrocuted. Okay, white one is undone. Black one's undone. Come on, ground, come on down. Okay, so see, we took, another thing to know, the gold is fancy. All the hot girls have gold. That's how I remember. Hot girls are gold. Hot wires go on gold. And then see the silver? Well, you can't really tell because it's covered in paint. But the silver screws are for your neutrals, your white ones. So think ice cold snow, silver, like silver crystals, all that. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. And then green is for your ground, which ground, grass, green. Okay. Got one of those tamper resistance, and I see, isn't it pretty? Ta-da! And again, we have the green, the silver, and the gold. And then I got a face plate for it to go into, so it'll look all official and pretty. So that's what we're going to do. Now we have these in case we need to strip the wires and everything else, but I'm almost betting ya that we won't need to. And then goes this way. Oh, these stinky tamper resistance. Okay, so we're going to put over here on the gold, we're going to put the black wire. Hot wire. And you can put it in the back, but I don't like to put them in the back because I'm always afraid they're going to pull out and then they'll get loose and they'll burn my house down. So I'm going to do the screw. Okay. So I'm going to put the black one up here, the white one here, and the brass one here. And as you do it, okay, make sure to tighten down that screw as tight as you can, because you don't want that coming out. That will be a problem if your screw comes out. Come on. And then it's giving me a problem because it doesn't want to come loose. Okay, so we got it like that. And then I'm gonna, because you want to make sure it's tight enough, but that was a little bit too tight. There we go. And then we're tightening the screw. So see, I got this one tight, got this one tight. Now we're going to take that brass one and it's going to go down on the green screw. Yes, it is, whether it wants to or not. Get on there, mister. Okay, and again, we're tightening the screw. There we go. Okay, so that's in there. And now up here, there's a hole here and here to put this into. So you want to make sure your wires all fit in there. Keep pushing it in there, pushing it in there. There we go. Can you see me all right still? I need to get you closer. I don't think I can get you any closer. I don't know if you want to be that much closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. What was that? Oh, what deodorant was that? Arid Extra Dry. That's what it was. But it also makes me think of the old TV show, Three's Company. The one that had John Ritter in it and Suzanne Summers in it. Isn't it terrible? I never remember what Jackie's name was, actress name was. What was the act? Okay, so whoever knows who Jackie was in Three's Company, let me know. And can you see this, or am I just making you seasick? Okay. Okay. You go there. You go there. Thanks. Okay, and then we put the faceplate on. Now be careful of the faceplate, because I've cracked them more than once because I tighten the screw too much. Don't tighten the screw too much. But I don't. Okay. Ta-da. And it doesn't wiggle because this one was getting awfully wiggly in the hole. Okay, hold up that. I'm going to go turn on the breaker. It just dawned on me too that when you shut the camera off, you lose the zoom. So half of that stuff you may not have been able to see up close. But I turned the breaker back on. Other than the fact that my family's going to be irate that half the alarm clocks in the house are going to have to be reset. Yay! There's electricity to that again. So we got another outlet done. Thank y'all for joining me. And please, I hope you watch to the end, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope this new microphone works so it's not me again doing a voiceover sounding like an idiot. But that's good. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.